In this video I'm going to show you how to configure a user using the Omnipcx Enterprise, or otherwise known as OXE. I use my PuTTY session to connect. I already have the IP preloaded. This is how you would connect using there's actually three ways to connect. You can use a serial connection to the console port. You can telnet or SSH to it. And you could also use the WBM, which is a web-based management. You would open a Chrome browser and put this IP address on it and hit enter. In a later video I can show you that. And now all we do is click open. The default password is username is MTCL and the password is MTCL. Enter. And one of the important things is to, whichever device you're working on, make sure you're working on the main CPU. That way you won't encounter any, the changes are made and they're copied back to the standby. Another thing to note is 1. If the parentheses shows 1, that means the telephone app is okay. If it shows an E, the telephone application is not okay. To access and make changes, we just type in mgr, which is a command for to access the manager. Press enter. And here, what I'll do is hit escape so you can see the different command options and select keyboard mapping. This is one of the most popular commands you're going to use is the Control V to validate. If you don't press Control V after making a change, it won't save it. There's also Control B, which is page up, Control F, which is page down, and Control C is to cancel. So those are the most common ones used. But you can always go back to the keyboard mapping to see that. All you have to do is press escape and go back to here. Now to exit out, I just hit Control C. So to create a user, you just highlight users, press enter, scroll down to create. Now this particular device is blank, so there's only one extension created, so I'm just going to create just any extension. I'll say 300, and we'll call this the name Johnson, last name Michael, first name Michael, and so the directory name is the last name, directory first name is the first name. Here you select the type of phone that you're connected to. Perhaps it's and these are the different phone options and available in this system. This is actually an older system. So let's say it's a 4029. Well, let's say 4028. That's anything ending in 8 as a general rule is IP. Anything ending in anything ending in an odd number is digital. Anything ending in a even number is IP. Hit enter. Entity, the default will show up. The default for this one is 1. This is actually very important in order for it to work. Every system has perhaps if it's only would have a different entity configured. Now what I'm going to do to go to the next page is press Control F, because if I just scroll down then everything shifts to left. So I'm going to press Control F. Associated set, that auto populates unless you have voicemail. Public network COS is number 2. In order for the individual, a user or phone, to make an outgoing call, for this particular system is set as 2. You might have it set as 4 or another number, but this actually gives it the right to make external calls. You would want to just cross-verify a phone in your system to see whoever has rights on what their public network COS is, and that way you can select the right one here. And what we're going to do is hit Control V to save the changes. And when we hit Control V, it takes us all the way to the bottom options. Usually what I try to do here is change dial by name to yes. That way they can dial by name, of course. Automatic incoming seizure, set this to true. Automatic outgoing seizure, set this to true. So that's just when they pick up the handset, they don't have to select the button. And overflow on no answer. If you have voicemail set up, you would set this to true. And now all I do is hit Control V again. If I just escape at this point, it wouldn't have saved, so Control V. And it's currently creating it. And that's the message you want to see. Command succeeded. So now to escape this, I'll hit Control C. Control C. Go back to Review Modify. And what I'll do is select all the extensions. If I highlight this and hit Control V, it'll show me all the extensions, including the one I created in the system. So now that I selected that, I just press Control V. And there's two extensions, 2020 and 300. Now obviously you would want to make, if all your numbers are 4 digits, you would want to make it 4 digits. But this is just a sample. Hit Control, and there you go. There's a user we created. Let me just show you. I'm just hitting Control C to go all the way back, and I'm going to hit Control C again to go back to my command prompt. I just want to show you another command, and this is how to set the time on your phone system. The command, or you type in swinst, SWINST, enter. And the default password for swinst is soft inst. So that's capital S O F T, capital I N S T. Press enter. So to change the time, we would select 2, expert menu. Then we would select 6, system management. And then we would select 1 for time, date and time update. And it shows you the current time, 2:21 p.m., December 19, 2019. So what we'll do is do 1, set the date and time. The year is 2019, so I'm just going to accept default, hit enter. The month is December. And the year, the day is the 19th as of this video. And the hour, we're going to leave it at 14 because it is 2 p.m. And the time is actually 22. It's 2:22. Hit enter. And there you go. We just updated the time and it shows it here. Alright, that's it for the video. And if you would like any additional videos, again, this is just a starter on how to use the OXE or Omnipcx Enterprise. Thank you.